Transformers of Eternia.
You're watching Transformers of Eternia. Now in this video, I want to talk about the SDCC 2024 Transformers. Pretty much just the ones that I thought was interesting. There was other ones there, but I just wanted to kind of talk about some of these and a couple other things. But before I get to that, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you for checking out my channel. Now back to the show. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get a Studio Series Transformers 1 version of Megatron, which I think is kind of cool. His legs look a little long in this picture, but I think if you posed him differently or you looked at him from the front a little more, he would look a little better. That tank, I think, looks really cool, though. And from what I did see in the latest Transformers 1 commercial, I think that he does transform and look just like that in the actual cartoon or whatever movie. Which the movie actually is starting to look a little bit better to me now. It doesn't look as goofy. It doesn't look as dumb. It seems a little bit more like there's a little more grit to the story. I'm sure there's a bunch of comedy stuff, and I don't really like how Bumblebee sounds, and there's a couple other things. But for the most part, I think it will be kind of cool, and I'm sure a lot of people will like it. So as long as it's not like completely destroying the history and the story between Optimus Prime and Megatron and the Cybertron stuff and the stuff with the Quintessons, then I think it'll be good. But anyway, this guy looks great, and it's kind of cool. I mean, I got the Optimus Prime or the Orion Pax, but it's Optimus Prime, that's what they call him, in this scale, so I figured I'll get that. But here's a Ratchet from the video game series, or I don't know what they called it. Anyway, from the War for Cybertron. I think it's War for Cyber... Yeah, both of them. War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. Anyway, this is Ratchet. And I think he looks like a gorilla with his arms here, but I think it's because he's hunched over like... They always put him in these bad pictures. But he does have feet. His feet can actually pivot, unlike some of the other studio or whatever, the video game studios games. I don't know. I can't remember the word. Anyway, so he looks cool, and I've always wanted that Ratchet from that video game. I've always thought Ratchet and Ironhide looked pretty cool. So I will probably get this, and this is a Voyager scale, so I'm even happier with it. But I like the vehicle, and I like how he looks. I've always liked how they design these, the Ratchet and Ironhide in this video games and stuff. So I think it's really cool that they're doing it this way. And I'm so glad that they're just keeping it going, and they're doing characters that we haven't got before, and they're not doing cluttery ones where it has giant wheels on the back of its legs and it's all like so stuck in these positions where you can't really pose it or do anything. Now it does look like those arms, I hope those arms can go up. But anyway, this is the new one, right? This is a new figure here, like a crossover or whatever between Knight Rider and Transformers. And this is something that I know a lot of you guys have wanted this for many years. This is a Voyager scale too. This is big, and it also has actually electronics in it. So the kit car, the little red thing in the front that does, I don't know if it does a voice. I can't remember if it said it talks or whatever, it says whatever. But I know it has that little red light that goes back and forth in the front of the car, which is very cool. And this actually is really cool. I like this one and the Back to the Future one the most, I think. I never got the Back to the Future one, honestly, but I think that I might want to go pick that up now, looking at this, because it's like, it might be cool to have these on my shelf. But this does look cool. Has kind of a prowl kind of feel to it. Although the feet, look down at the feet down there. It's like this little flat tab that just kind of pegs into the back there. And I don't know if that's going to stand very well or last very long. It seems like it's going to rest on that plastic piece in the front. And I don't know how well that's going to stand. I wish they would have done the foot a little better than that. Because, it might pivot, but, it's still going to be resting on that front piece not very well. And it's got a little hole inside there you can see right through. I've seen in other pictures. I don't really like that part. I don't know what it is with Hasbro and the feet on Transformers lately. It's like the feet have been just kind of like a secondary thought, like, oh, well, whatever, just let's do whatever we have to do with the foot. As long as everything transforms and whatever, then it's okay. But it's like the feet haven't been doing well on these recent batches of Transformers, it seems like, on some of them, not all of them, but anyway. But this is Agent Knight. I mean, obviously for Knight Rider, and it's cool. They got it in that G1 type of packaging and everything. I think that's really cool that they did it like that. And I think they did that with other ones. And I don't know if that's an exclusive box. I didn't pay attention to all the stuff, so there was a lot going on at SDCC. So I've been trying to watch the news and stuff that's coming out about it. I'm not there or anything, so I don't know. But we got this. I knew this was coming anyway, but I didn't know the details on it. So we're going to get Hook, and we're also going to get Long Haul, and they're going to be together in a Commander class box. That's interesting. Does that mean the other 6, or well, there's going to be 2 more, and then there's going to be 2 more, because there's 6 of them. So I wonder if those other ones are going to be in Commander class boxes too. I don't remember. I don't see it. I don't know. I'm probably screwing this up. I probably didn't get the information good, whatever. So somebody's probably screaming at their screen right now. But yeah, it's cool that they're doing that, because those are obviously the torso. They make up the torso. So they might just be doing the Commander class for those because they're bigger ones, and so that they can take that and make that torso properly, instead of having Long Haul be a giant fat dump truck and turn into a giant fat stubby robot like in the last one that they put out, which I still have on my shelf as Devastator. So I'll be curious to see what this is going to look like if they are able to take their time and do this properly. I mean, I don't want it to look as simplistic as that cartoon version right there of Devastator. I want a little bit more details in there, but I think that they'll try to stick to that as much as possible. So we'll see what they do with this thing. I'll be curious, and of course I'll probably be buying all these, even the Commander class thing, and if they do the other ones in smaller, different scale, whatever sizes, like the arms smaller and the legs a little bit bigger, I don't know. But these guys, it sounds to me like these two are going to be in a Voyager scale, though. So 2 Voyagers, I wonder if the arms are going to be deluxes. And then the legs, I don't know. Are they going to be Voyagers as well? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do here. I wish I could see this thing out on a floor, on a showroom floor or something, all put together at least, because I really like Devastator. I'm sure everybody pretty much feels the same. The Devastator is one of the popular combiners. So for them to do this is a no-brainer. This is obvious money, so that's nice that they're doing this. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover from the Transformers at SDCC. There was other stuff, but nothing I was really into. So I'm sorry if didn't talk about the thing that you're into, but I just wanted to cover a few things because I'm doing other videos for SDCC, so there's a lot to cover on this stuff. It's like overwhelming, too much news. So anyway, tell me what you think about these things in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.